the people from Mumbai, they keep on traveling from one place to another place, and every day every Mumbaiker west or invest 1 or 2 hours or maybe more than 2 hours in local train. How to utilize this local train? You know that they are super packed. There is no space even to breathe. But if you happen to get a chance, maybe you are standing in the corridor somewhere, make sure that you have your local train buddy, and make sure that the person is educated, and if it is far better than you, that's absolutely good. Such people will give you extra knowledge. If the field of the person is something different, it's okay. If the field of the person is like you, maybe engineering or whatever education you are undergoing, that is absolutely fine. You open the conversation. The 2-3 hours that you are wasting somewhere in the railway journey, you can start open the conversation, slowly develop good rapport with the person, so that whenever you meet, you open the conversation, and besides the journey, you enhance your fluency. That helps, because this is how in metro cities time is less. The people are always around the clock and they are working. So how to get this particular time to enhance your fluency? You have to search the opportunities, and your train buddy or railway buddy will definitely help you. Maybe in the bus, maybe you are sharing an auto, maybe you are sharing any taxi. So you make such friends that they are always around you to open the conversation. See, you have to speak and grab the opportunities of speaking. Unless and until you speak, nothing is going to happen. So please open the conversation, prepare the people, find out the people so that you can converse with them. At many instances, you might have found that depending over the topic of discussion and depending over the situation, sometimes you do not have the words. The words don't come to you, so you can't express yourself, and you better prefer that no, I'm not going to speak because I don't have the particular word to speak about the topic. I remember for the first time when I went for one of the group discussions, the topic of the discussion was mobile phones versus landline. And let me tell you, I think in the year of 2004, I was ignorant about mobile phones. So I didn't have any word, because no exposure about mobile phones, that how it works and what exactly the machine is. So I kept quiet. Point is, I did not have words, though I was very good in English grammar. I didn't have words. So how to increase this word power? First thing, listen. Whenever you come across new words, go to the dictionary. Second thing, read. Whenever you come across new word, go to the dictionary. Go to the Wikipedia. And if you have mobile phone, everything is handy with you. The tagline of Reliance is "Kar lo duniya mutti mein" is 100% apt. When you have mobile phone, the whole dunya is there in your mutti. Point is, if you face any new word, you can go to Google. Google it, you can get the meaning. You can get the pronunciation. Even you can listen to the pronunciation. There are apps of dictionaries. Have those apps installed in your mobile phones, so that whenever you come across new words, maybe you are happening or you are traveling somewhere, you happen to see any advertisement, and in the advertisement you came to know about plethora of opportunities. Now opportunity, you know, but what is this plethora? By the context, sometimes your brain is not helping you out. So what to do? Go check in the dictionary, which is there in the mobile phone, if it is available. If it is not available, write down the word. And imagine the situation where you got the word. You can go to home, or you can ask someone who is around you, and you get the meaning. Now what happens once you get the meaning? You understand plethora means abundance of opportunities. You understand it for the time being, but what next? As I said, make friendship with the words. Now how to make friendship with the words? Use them. Now how to use them? When you come across such new words, the same situation you can narrate to someone, maybe 2-3 people. When you go home, you talk to your sibling that see, I got this new word today. I was traveling in a bus, and there was one pamphlet. It said in our college, plethora of opportunities is there. And when I checked the meaning of plethora, the word plethora means abundance of opportunity. See, when you are narrating this, you are using it, and when you are using it here in your mental vocabulary, the word gets fitted and it strengthens. And after 2-3 days, again, imagine when you are sleeping, imagine that what new words you learned. Okay, plethora means what? Abundance of opportunities. All right, so you keep on recalling that word and keep on using that word, unless and until you use it, you are bound to forget it. So whenever you come across new word, use it. And when you are using it, if it is new to you, please check its pronunciation, listen to it. Most of you carry your headphones whenever you are around, so listen to that pronunciation and try to pronounce it in that manner. Doesn't matter, you may not pronounce it 100% correct, but at least, I mean, it should appear that you are pronouncing the same word. For example, colonel. Now this is new word. If you don't see and don't listen to its pronunciation, and if you spelling orientedly pronounce it, you are bound to commit a disastrous mistake. Point is, you may end up calling it colonel, which is not very even close to, not even close to the original pronunciation. It's colonel. Now colonel and colonel, the people may not understand it, the educated one I am talking about. So check the pronunciation and try to pronounce it as far as possible with the correct pronunciation. That will give you good confidence, because the exposure is such. Even about pronunciation, you can talk to the people around you that, see, colonel, this is new word that I came across, but what's funny about this particular word is the pronunciation is this. Did you know this, or do you know this? You can ask them. By this, you are using it as well as you are pronouncing it, and the people around you, they will also come to know about this particular new word. And when they come up with their words, you get whatever they have learned, instead of reading or instead of getting the new words on your own. So this is how you can help each other. Another point is, surround yourself with English material. Now what is this surrounding yourself with English material? Means whenever you are in your own room, there has to be something handy to read in English. It may be novel, it may be story, it may be any magazine, it may be your textbook of any subject, anything. Or whenever you have time, you cannot read, but at least you should have some videos downloaded in from YouTube or from any resource. Start listening to them. So this is how you can utilize your time, as well as you get a lot of benefits out of it. You have to use the words or lose them. There are only two possibilities. If you are using it, they become your friends. If you are not using it, you are losing them. So use it or lose it. This is the dictum you have to follow wherever and whenever you come across. Not only about words. If you come to know about the different structure of new any sentence that you come across, start using it. For example, I'll tell you one very common example. Show me your notebook. This is one way of speaking. Can you show me your notebook? This is another way of showing. May I have a look at your notebook, please? This is also another way of speaking. The same action is being repeated thrice. So when you read and come to know about different structures of different sentences, start using them. Use it or lose it. This is a dictum you have to follow. It may be a new word, it may be new structure. Go on using it. Speak. Doesn't matter you commit errors initially, speak. Without which there is no escape, and there is no other solution, or there is no way out. Another very interesting way of increasing your fluency is teach. My personal experience is that whatever you follow, whatever other tips or techniques you follow in order to be fluent, teaching helps you a lot. It has helped me. Whatever fluency today I have, it has come out of teaching. When I started teaching in the year 2002, I used to take private tuitions. There I started teaching. So slowly and gradually I could feel the difference, that when I am teaching, I am using on and often the same the English words and the sentences, and that boosted my confidence. And that boosted the confidence in such a manner that, let me tell you, I am not boasting about it. In my previous video also I told you one question was asked to me, that how will you teach cosmopolitan students of Mumbai, because your background is Marathi, your schooling and your graduation is from a very small hometown. How will you teach them, the Mumbai students? And when I appeared after I think 4-5 years, when I appeared MPSC interview, the panel member asked me that so far for these 6 to 7 years you have worked in elite engineering colleges of Mumbai, and if you are shortlisted in government polytechnic, the students will be Marathi medium students, so how will you teach them? See, the gap was, the first question was how will you teach Marathi Mumbai students, and after 6 to 7 years gap, the question was how will you teach Marathi medium students, because you have already worked in some standard colleges of Mumbai like Don Bosco, DJ Sanghvi College of Engineering, Bharati Vidyapit. Point is upgradation, fluency, that increase in the due course of time. And what was responsible? Teaching. So if you come across any of your sibling, any of your good friend, teach them, but the medium of instruction should be English. Make it a point. Doesn't matter the person understands it or does not understand it. That's not your problem. You start teaching in English so that your fluency is upgraded. Teaching is one of the best techniques to be fluent in English. So if your friend is absent today, next day tell him that very important topic was taught yesterday. Do you know about this topic? If he say no, ask him, are you interested in listening? Start teaching. Grab such opportunities or create such opportunities. Choice is your. Ultimately you want to be a fluent. As I said, चारों ओर opportunities हैं. You have to grab them.